Wasn't planning on recording a video today, but because of the news that I saw on wrestling Twitter, I was like, what the heck, might as well make a video about it. But basically, man, Fightful put out a little bit a while ago about MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and about how he is, I guess, frustrated with his current contract negotiations right now, and just like, he ain't too happy about it. And I've been seeing tweets for the past hour or so about how MJF potentially going to WWE. Now, for those who don't caught on what's going on, or, why does MJF keep bringing up this whole bidding war of 2024, is because, well, that's the year that MJF's contract expires with AEW. And, if by any chance he decides that he doesn't want to, resign in 2024, then he could go to WWE. And MJF, he's brought it up in many interviews. He's brought it up in many talks, promos, again, segments everywhere about how, if WWE offers me the money, if they offer me that bag, I'm going to take it. I'm going to go work for them, basically. So, basically, the whole point of this video is to talk about, man, is MJF, going to WWE? Is he going to really leave AEW? Because MJF, in my personal opinion, I think he is one of the brightest stars in AEW. I think he is someone who I can definitely see becoming a future AEW World Champion. As a matter of fact, he will be a future AEW World Champion. I mean, why do you think he's one of the pillars? The main pillars, actually. I mean, everything MJF does is just, like, so good, and he does his job really well. And, like, the crazy thing that he could potentially leave in the next 2 years and go to another company, a whole new different company, is pretty crazy if you think about it. MJF, man, he has a whole lot on his plate. And, he's 20-something years old. He's got a future ahead of him. So, honestly, do I think he can go to WWE? I mean, he could. People saying, oh, he's never going to WWE. Or he is going to WWE. Me personally, he could. I've said this before, man, but wrestling is so unpredictable nowadays. Is that you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, this kind of goes back to his best friend, Cody Rhodes. We never thought he was coming to WWE. I never thought he was going back to WWE, let alone leaving AEW because he founded the dang place. And then what happens? You hear that he's leaving AEW, him and Brandy. Now you hear he's, the reports are in that he's signed a deal with WWE, that he's coming back. WrestleMania, who's Seth Rollins' opponent? Boom, Cody Rhodes, American Nightmare. It's like, whoa. Because it was so crazy because no one never thought it would happen. Just like, I bet nobody never thought that someone like maybe Hulk Hogan would go to WCW, for all my Hogan fans back in the day. But it's just that. So MJF, man, he could be like, if this ain't working for me, man, I could go to WWE. If he goes to WWE, man, I mean, it's going to be something. So we're just going to have to see what happens, man. We're going to have to see what happens in these next 2 years. We're going to see how AEW operates. And, yeah, I'm seeing also a lot of people talk about how, again, with AEW's roster, again, so big, and just how, like, a lot of the talent, could be, get unhappy with their position. And I'm not, surprised. You can't put them there forever. But anyways, that's the video. Kind of short, but I wanted to kind of touch up my own thoughts and situation on the whole thing happening. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, this has been The Kid. DC Wrestling. Remember to put your questions in for the Q&A soon. And so, yeah.